content is for 13 and up, or don't click into the product. We did it, right? We're good? Now we're good? Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live. We're back. Listen, we got to do a discussion on this thing.
Echo.
There might be an echo. Well, okay, there might be a small echo because he has his audio. I don't know if I can fix that.
Can you talk?
Hello?
All right.
All right. Well, we're going to keep going either way. Yeah, if there is a small echo, it's because when I'm talking, he has his audio this time, so you might hear a small echo. So listen, okay, if we wanna have both of us talking, I gotta make sure that he is represented in the live, so he can have his discussion. But no, hey, yeah, just to give you some context, we did a video in 1 a.m. 1 a.m.
Yeah,
right?
1:30.
Yeah, like 1:30. I'll tell you this much: I got no sleep. No, oh no, that part is true, but no, hey, hello, okay, no more echo. Hey, okay, good, okay, thank you. Listen, he's gonna manage the chat, he's gotta listen, my father, listen, MVP on this channel, because he gets to manage all the big stuff. I just talk, but so no. Hey,
subscribe.
Yes, no, subscribe. I see some channel members. Hey, shout out to Seth for being a channel member. Hello. And greetings everybody. I'm pretty excited. So we got some additional stuff. Wanted to confirm some stuff, debunk, facts. Some stuff to debunk, some things just to be kind of clarify on. And we'll just do a recap in case you didn't see the morning video, which is okay. It's 7 minutes, and it's like more or less you can just get all the info in a sentence, right? It's more just my thoughts, really. So part of this is going to be a discussion, my thoughts, and kind of a little bit of speculation. And that means now for every week onwards, for weekend reviews, we might just change it to kind of new gen speculation, or if we get any other info.
There was a few more details. So
few more. I mean, yeah, they can hear you.
So the video was late. We didn't go through all the details.
Yeah, we didn't go through all.
There's a few little more details.
Yeah, okay. There's a little bit more. There's a little bit more.
So there's other details we still are confirming.
Yeah, we're still
okay, the way we do it is we gotta confirm in two sources.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. So have a confirmation, two sources, different areas in the planet.
Yeah.
We know it's real.
100%. Yeah.
You'll do the recap.
Yeah, I'll
add the points that we didn't mention.
Yeah.
I just want to mention, thanks for the people who did the video based on our video and the shout out.
Yeah,
there's a couple that forgot about it.
No, yeah,
we appreciate all the
the
shout out. That's what we ask.
Yeah. We
don't need to steal edit logo that we did because it's not official. At least have the courtesy to say, but we appreciate the video actually gave shout out.
Yeah, we did an edited logo, and I got taken. Like, I don't really care that much. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do it, at least just credit the channel. Like, geez, man, whatever. Either way, nah, man, get your bread, whatever. I guess I don't really care too much. Recap. He's gonna switch to it now. Go on the images.
Okay.
Go on whatever. We got a recap. Okay, the first basic info for 321. And what we're going to be going with, actually, give me a second. Let me just adjust my mic a little bit, just so it's a little closer. All right. Oh, okay. There you go. That way it's more balanced when I talk. So recap, July release. July this year for the release. There's supposed to be, the new generation is going to be released in July. I'm suspecting that the 321 is probably just the logo or just a small reveal, and they'll probably build up to it. Anything else additional?
Speculation date 15, but
speculation date's the 15th. Yeah.
When it's speculated, we say speculation.
Yeah, when it's speculated, we'll say speculation.
When it's confirmed, it's confirmed.
There's another thing too. I don't know where this came from. This was not. I don't know. There's something like anime in October. I have no idea where that came from. I even asked. I'm like, hey, is this true? Like, I don't know what they're talking about. So I don't know. Just so we're clear, animation, no clear date.
And to be clear, we have this part of this information for over 3 weeks, but until was double confirmed, we didn't want to launch a video saying, "Oh, we already knew the name of the new series," but again, doing our own work, we're waiting.
No, and that's the really important. Go to the next. Go to another image because we've already done the 321.
Okay, so we have this.
Oh yeah, this is gonna talk about. That's like the other generation. That's when you go to me after. Go back to the. Do you have the one where it's just logo by itself? I mean, we can talk about that after.
This one?
Yeah. Okay. So the whole thing, it is a new generation. What I mean by a new generation is that it's a new generation. It's not connected to birds. Not connected to metal. New. New. That's what I've been told. That's what I understand. It's not related to anything of the pre. I know there was good ideas just based on the name, and I had to say, well, no, not exactly, because some speculated, oh, because it's like an X or cross, right?
Yeah,
That
we thought in the past.
yeah,
that
we thought the same thing.
that X would be for crossover.
Yeah, that's what
bringing all the old generations.
that's what we thought too.
That's
Listen.
The part I can add a little bit in here. Let me see my notes.
He's got his notes. He's got his note. No, yeah,
So
but
you gotta give me a second.
okay, he's gonna go.
So
Okay, go for it, man. Hey, you're leading us
that
on.
we know that. So like,
Yeah,
whatever. So this out of the question. That's one of the questions we try to find out. The advanced high tech, maybe on the process of
Yeah, the development of the base.
on the development of the base. Nothing fancy, no Bluetooth things, RC things, nothing. That Takara Tomy is not gonna do the mistake that Hasbro did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't sell.
Yeah, so someone say buffer. No, listen. Our internet can only handle so much that we do per day. So if it's buffer, it's like probably like for 5 seconds. I saw some people say no, but no. Just to recap, something clearly original would be cool. Yeah, I agreed
Yes.
on it. What else did we have? You had something on the products, right?
So what we know so far confirmed. One battle set in July, not confirmed. 2 starters, 1 launcher, and a newer stadium. The stadium supposed to be different design again. The stadium, the launch, and the starters not confirmed. The battle set is confirmed.
The battle set's confirmed. Okay, I just want to make sure. 'Cause I have to double check to make sure that yeah, you're saying yeah.
So again, take with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So
But
battle set confirmed. All the other at this point speculation, because if we don't have a double confirmation,
exactly.
it's still speculation.
I mean, anyways, that's like listen. Like I said, it's not like it's the biggest bombshell was the name and the release date. Anything else is sort of just like it's a little bit more time. Obviously, yeah, they're going to do a battle set at launch.
So
Now the stadium, because we did a poll actually on our community tab. The stadium was probably the thing I was hoping I could have had like time to talk about it. I don't want to push it. Battles, yes.
Yes.
For what I understand, it's supposed to be. Is it a battle set like? Because there's 2 different kinds I'm remembering. There's the starter sets that they do. It's the bay, the launcher, the stadium, and there's the battle set where it's 2 bays, 2 launchers.
Okay, so the part of the battle set, I don't know if it's 2 bays or 1 bay. It's a battle set 100%. So that's the detail that we don't have. I assume I think they only did 1 time. Actually, the very first burst they did just with 1 bay.
Yeah,
and not long ago DB they did 1 bay.
Yeah.
But speculation, I do think is a battle set with the 2 bays and launcher.
Yeah. As far as anything, listen. Now the rest of this is just like pure discussion. This is just pure discussion for the rest of it. A lot of people want a crossover generation, but the issue is how can you even do that? We need something new, and yeah, I absolutely agree with it. I think I get the sentiment, right? Because it would have been nice if Burst had the opportunity and they fumbled it because they had all the remakes of all the different generations of plastics and metal fight and Burst. They all could have been using the same. Right? They could have done it like that. I don't think I don't know. And the whole thing of the road to 25th, I'm still wondering what exactly could they do, right? Because even for me, it's like, okay, the road to 25th is, by the way, supposed to be like their big promotion, right? Because that's
for 2024.
Yeah, it's for 2024. So what I'm trying to think is what exactly they could do. Is it just going to be and listen, the road to 25th could be as simple as, guys, we're just doing some merch. That's about it, and that could work. I'm actually pulling up the dates. Okay, November 2016. Okay, they did do the remake. The first, Dragoon Storm, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, it's kind of pushing it. I thought potentially, but I think maybe is that too early or not? Maybe for the new speculation again. Maybe for the new generation, we could see remakes. It's even possible to have like a burst remake of the new generation. When I say burst remake, I mean like in the new system for the new generation. It's now all a possibility. These things are now possible. Like, are they going to just go back from the start until they do it again? You know what I mean? So I don't know how that's going to work. I personally think It's probably just maybe the you know what it could be? It
Okay.
could just be an announcement for the animation.
The other thing I forgot to say is, so this launch is Japan, Taiwan, and Hong Kong at the same time,
Yeah, Japan,
and
Hong
probably
Kong.
Korea comes after. These three is confirmed. So there's a plan. So this Asia plan is the three countries.
Yeah.
Normally Korea is behind, but this in the past was at the same time, and so it's another thing we didn't mention.
Yeah. No, it's. I'm surprised as any viewer is for how soon it is, because even I thought they're gonna really do it again, like so soon. I think what's the biggest thing moving forward, which now we have the different images. It go. But can you go to the wish list one? Do we still have that image? I don't know if we have that image. I think I talked. I don't even
This
remember
one?
what. Yeah. So now that we can talk about it, and now I'm really curious because now we know for sure that the system's not going to be bursting, so that's a good thing, right? I think we can all agree, right? Everyone can agree in the chat. We don't want to see bursting anymore. It was a neat gimmick for 7 years. We talked about this last time. I don't want to see it again. I think for the system, what I want personal, now we can go fun speculation. You can guess whatever you want it to be or what you'd want to take from. For me personally, it's got to be something from the plastic gen or metal fight for the amount of options that we have. I think the best option, the best customization is when you have the most options to do. Kind of. Well, it depends on the context, but you know what I mean, right? Like metal fight, you had the spin track for the heights, different shapes, performance diff, plastic, left and right, the bottom part, the weight disc, the attack, you know what I mean? You had all these parts, right? So I hope they can know this and take more creative liberties. Maybe for burst, they try to go for simple. They got to take some risks, and especially for this new generation, they got to take risks. Now,
I
you
think they
mentioned
took
something
the
that was,
risks. I think they took risks because they start doing this already
yeah, like,
last year.
yeah.
So meaning they had for sure over a year and a half of development.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Probably even longer.
So
Probably
everything
even
is
longer.
planned. I think they have plans of 2 years. I think.
You mentioned the stadium's supposed to be different. Now we're gonna get okay. Can you go on the community tab on there and see? You have to go on there because I don't have it on here. Can you go
Which
on the
one?
community tab and try to scroll on the poll? You can go grab it if you can.
I can.
Okay, go wait. Yeah, okay, I'll talk in the meantime. I did a poll. I think we're gonna have to take up the poll today. I think it makes the most. Like we're already here, so actually I'll do the poll right now, or I'll ask this. But in terms of stadium, because he didn't mention, I guess it's supposed to be different from what our source was telling us. So for the new gen stadium, what design do you want it to be closest to? I gotta type it like. Oh no! Sometimes it goes on and off. Listen. We're back. We're back.
Hold on.
I can see.
Bandwidth. I don't know if I can change this.
No, I don't think you can. It's all right. We're back. We're back.
I can change.
We're back.
Think.
Listen. I can't.
I'll lower the bitrate here.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
You can lower it.
I'll lower the bitrate because I think.
It would be funny. It would be funny if I just froze on the chair right now and I didn't say anything, and you wouldn't know if I froze.
So I lowered the bitrate.
Yeah, we lowered the bit rate.
Should be okay.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna put that in the chat. Hold on. Sorry. Lowered the bit rate.
No, we did it. I did it on my set.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, yeah. Okay, back on the stadium thing. Back on the stadium. Okay, like I was saying for the stadium design, yeah, we don't have an image, so eventually you're gonna have to get to that poll, or go to that image and I'll get the link on there for you. No, but for the stadium design, there's the burst standard, which if you're wondering, that's what the shroud, whatever, that was on the top. There was okay, I gotta be careful. You gotta. Okay, this is just gonna be for a quick second, anyways. I'm gonna pull it. You're gonna hear a little bit of an echo. I do apologize because I gotta pull this up. Listen, chat. I gotta pull this up. Okay, ZANKYE. There you go. Okay, we're on here. Okay. Okay, sorry. You're gonna still get a little bit of an echo. A little bit of an echo. Hold on. Okay. There you go.
Hold on. Give me a second.
All right, he's gonna switch back. Now go back to me. All right, listen. Now we're back.
1 second.
Now we're back again. The stadium is the only thing I wanted to talk about before I die again on the internet. Before God forbid the internet slaps me again. Slaps me again.
So I'm gonna go input 4.
He's gonna get input 4. Pull that up. Pull that up.
Here we go.
Beautiful. So the options that we had: burst standard, BB10, tornado attack. So the biggest difference here is kind of the pockets versus wall design. If it's anywhere close to at least the BB10 or the tornado attack, I am okay with that. I think the biggest issue you have with the burst stadium is that KOs are probably the worst thing to actually happen. It's not that they're impossible. And by the way, shout out to like the 5,000, 6,000 almost that voted. But no, the burst stadium, hitting the back wall, how they actually count it, because they count it by rebounds, and it's only if it's a full KO, right? So if it's anywhere near the BB10 or the TA, that's basically what we're going to take. So now after you can just go pull up any comments. But no, I'm curious in the chat, what are people saying? What are people thinking? If there's anything you're looking for. Oh, another thing too.
I'll check my notes because I might have something.
I might have something. Another thing too, I want the base to kind of avoid. I kind of want it to try to be as balanced as possible as they can try to do it. I think plastics was the closest thing to the most balanced for like Beyblade in terms of meta and all that stuff, for what parts you could pick up. Oh, let me read this. BB10 is a classic. It felt so open and free to try out some launches, but burst aim is completely fine. But it's too yeah, that's exactly my point. Let's hope it's not like the DB stadium. Let's try to avoid the DB stadium. I am a little bit worried because usually what they do is they make a normal stadium that's completely fine, then in the end game they like release another one that differs the game so greatly.
I don't know what the Korean friends are saying, because
probably hello or something. I have no idea. Anyways, not moving on. I was saying something else. Yeah, Metal Fight. Metal Fight and the Burst have the same issue where it was basically kind of like the same issue where it was a power creep. So basically, because the things get heavier, I'm in the Canadian weather.
Yes, let me see in here.
He's gonna see if he can change it.
See if okay, we'll fix it.
Oh, that is funny. Okay, yeah. In my context of me seeing this, I die every 2 seconds. Nice. Okay.
Okay. I know.
I don't even know what I was saying. We were reading the comment. Okay, listen. Seb's got some psychic powers on this stream, man. He's gonna keep freezing our stream.
Okay, it's fixed for now.
Okay, it's fixed for now.
Okay, sorry.
Should be okay.
Okay. One lesson: don't stream 60 frames per second because YouTube.
Yeah, don't stream 60 FPS. Yeah. Oh, that's why. You see, I told you not to do 60. You did 60. Ah, it's okay. Okay, so back to what Seb was saying. I got lost. Yeah, no, yeah, it is a bit biased because most of my audience is Burst. I do agree. I did try to do as balanced as possible. Yeah, I apologize for the freezing. Listen, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to streaming like this consistently. Our internet can handle so much here. The buffer looked like he's about to drop the hottest track of the year.
It was the 30 frames per second.
Okay, we got one from Crisis. Can you pick that up? Can you pick that? Can you click? Yeah, because I can't click on here. I'll end the poll too, just because I feel
like.
What
is it?
What? Yeah, scroll up. Whatever they said. Right below the buffer. Right. Hold on. Okay, I'm not frozen yet. Can you pull it up, or does it not let you?
What is that?
The comment. Click on Crisis if you can.
I don't see the comment.
Oh.
I see this one.
Okay, well, just go for whatever. Yeah, because we have like a limited thing now. We can pick the comments. I want to make sure I pick the right one. Yeah, less power creep would be good. Agreed. Their evergreen plan so rushed. That's why I think it's kind of a non-mainline thing. I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Same. What do you think? The spin out loss for the new system. Okay, like the points. I think it's going to be the same for KOing, and I think it's going to be the same for outspinning. I don't think they can change that. There's no way you can fundamentally change the game like that.
Comments are not working.
Oh, it's okay. Whatever. I'll just read it out loud.
It's because it's like we stop the streaming and we
restart.
So he gets a new key.
Okay, it's okay.
So I'll try to get a new key.
Yeah, I'll read in the meantime. No, but I kind of I don't know if I don't know what else they could do, because burst was 2 points, so. I don't know. Are they gonna make like you have to hit a part of the stadium or something?
Okay, we're back. Okay, where's the comment?
There you go. I don't know. We're gonna go with that one. I like spin direction changes to more neutral. Okay, yeah, we can talk about that. The spin direction thing is an interesting one because if you think about it, they did restrict it a lot, which it has to make sense, I guess, maybe with the designs. And I don't want it to be too much where it's like. If you play kind of Metal Fight, and not all the time, but if you play pure Metal Fights for like 0G and like on the standard and stuff, and like burst, like the stamina stuff, and the opposite spin is sometimes not too fun. But it depends on the regional meta, I guess. I would love something similar to customization to Plastic Gen with the spin. Okay, well, I guess I did read in the old engine gear system, but not as fragile. Fair. I just want less spin to be rarer than burst. This is kind of a fair point, and it does depend. If we let's just assume it's going to be kind of close to like let's say Metal Fight then I do agree that left spin should be pretty rare. I think they kind of did too many. My rule is this: you get at least two. One left could be stamina, whatever, and a left attack, but I don't want anything else.
There's no recycling.
I think Twisted Tempo, Galleon Attacker, and Running Boar should be in Generation X. Do you mean the like the designs, or like maybe like similar shapes?
Because they're not recycled.
No, I think that no. I mean, they were inspired quite a bit from some previous stuff, so I could see the point. No, I could definitely see the point there. But let's go over a few more. I think we had a pretty good discussion so far. Let's see what else. BB10 is the dad of the Sanders Stadium. Well, technically, I guess the grandpa would be then the TA. I'm a little disappointed the burst gimmick is gone. I can kind of see, I see that viewpoint fairly, because there are a lot of people that got into burst and maybe burst is their first generation. And it's important, I'll read that in a second, sorry. I don't lose my train of thought. I think it's important to know that some are growing up on just burst. I think, and some maybe just got into burst really late, and I've seen some comments like that. Because I know it's a nice gimmick and all that stuff. Even for me, I think it was the right choice business-wise, because you got to think of how they're going to market this. If they go burst, people are already tired of burst, right? Like, okay, we're done. So what did Seb say? I think the downside of spin direction is that the design of the base will have to be taken into consideration. That is very true. I wonder if high-speed top will be something similar to like engine gear. I'm actually supposed to be getting a lot of plastic stuff so I can get more context to this. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not that into not that I don't like it. We ordered bays. I think they're supposed to come tomorrow. Cerberus, whatever. I'll get into it so I can understand more, but I do agree. I have a side question. Do you think you yourself will have a sticker scan from the MFB series? No, but there are resources on there. Do you think the new system is going to stick to just a spins finish and KO, or do you think something's going to replace the burst finish? I think it depends on what we find out about the system. I think that's going to be the biggest thing. I suspect you get one of two things, right? You're both your options. Your first option, same as it always has been, no more to... Maybe they could do something, or maybe they make it like, oh, you have to knock out your opponents, and now knockouts are always going to be 2 points, and maybe spin finish is 1 point. They could do it like that, where it still makes the game interesting, which could make people want to use attack more. It does depend. But it does depend on what the system is. I don't know. Maybe they could always find some way. I think they might go with the layer fusion system, the TP experiment. I agree. This is a very good comment. I agree with this a lot. A lot of people have a similar sentiment towards it. I think it's a very smart idea, business-wise and product design. Because if you think about it, with how the bays are, they could sell a lot on just the fusion gimmick alone. Maybe, because they kind of built kind of like this idea, if you've seen the burst random boosters, like Black Xiphoid, you have to buy like the whole set to complete it. Or the Holy Knights Belia, whatever it was, right? You had to complete it. So fusion could work, or maybe you have to combine parts, and maybe they can incorporate it some way in the anime. Maybe that's what cross means. Maybe it's like fusion or something. I don't know, but I do think the fusion idea is very good.
Okay, so I have a question. Is for me?
For you, what's up?
Yeah.
Is this
Can you sell Hasbro Beyblades in your store? No, I'm sorry, not interested.
No.
There's different reasons.
Yeah, it's
being one in the past, we had kind of a relationship with Hasbro. We don't want to get involved in Hasbro in any kind of way.
No, that's it. I mean, we have affiliate links if you want for like Amazon Pro Series stuff, whatever.
Yes, we do have affiliate links for Amazon.com.
Yeah, it also costs just too much to import from here just to sell. Wouldn't make any sense. Yeah.
The margins are ridiculous.
Yeah, no. Hey, that can be our next discussion. I want to talk about Hasbro. Okay, do you have another image? Can you go to some other image on there? Do we have?
Yeah.
I want to talk about Hasbro because it's going to be interesting. Do we have anything? Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so on the topic now we're going to get to the big one, and then after we'll kind of go forward on this, but it's the idea of Hasbro because it's starting this year, but Hasbro's Gen 3, TT's already on Gen 4, right? What's Hasbro going to do this year? Like, maybe they finish off Quad Strike, maybe. I think they drag it out a lot longer than we're going to think they're probably going to do. Hasbro, I don't know. To me, I think they should have never done Quad Strike, not because I don't like, not even just, I don't like how they do their business, whatever. It's just like, the animation is so late, you know?
Okay, this is for you.
Gen X won't be successful if everyone else wants to do their own thing. Hopefully everyone will follow what TT is designed for. Just trust and have faith in what the professionals worked for.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, obviously you obviously got to temper your
Hopefully,
expectations.
we all follow well the Japanese work.
No,
and how they do the tournaments.
I get the idea. Yeah, obviously it's not going to be like, because everyone wants either to be one thing like plastic. I understand. Back on I'm dying. Alrighty, the topic of how you see if I buffered there, that would have been the sickest buffer. Because now you wouldn't catch me if I accidentally stuttered. Because then that would have saved me. No, but for Hasbro, it's gonna feel really weird because
whatever.
It's been 1 year. Hasbro still never.
Okay.
This is true.
Okay, the main reason because Hasbro likes to stretch one season with just less releases. So the let's say the Valkyrie, so the Pro Series, okay?
Yeah, like the Brave Valkyrie, yeah.
I know for a fact that the bays arrive in California and in Canada already in January and February. So there's no reason why it's not at Targets or even Amazon.com when the listings are ready for because that's the way they do it. So they stretch it. When we already know the other wave of Pro Series, again they stretch it. So you last July, August.
And just to add on to this, just for the Hasbro thing, just before we kind of like go off the road. The other thing too is that the one thing we can keep our eye on is trademarking. Because if you recall in Burst, we did a lot of detective work at the start of Burst where you found all these trademarks for all these names. So if Hasbro does anything, I think we'll be able to find easily through there. Or if product pictures just come out one way or another.
Besides, we already unboxed and we gave all the information, all the registrations there is in different countries of the products. It's got to be registered. So there's so much product already still coming out.
Yeah.
And we see on the starters now they divide it in the next wave because what they do is they do a wave, they repeat one Beyblade from the previous wave, and they keep stretching.
So moving on from there. I think we talked enough about Hasbro. Another important thing, this was actually mentioned by Seb. You can scroll if you can find it. If not, I can just read it out loud. A lot of us want an important female character, but here's the hard truth. Japan is a country with gender inequality. Beyblade is marketed for boys, for female character variant. And this is really depressing if you think about it, because for something, I'm going to blow your mind. Bottle Man, if you don't know what it is, it's like these things that shoot bottle caps and they have like drink pun names. Why does this matter? Because in the DX show, they have a character that owns a female Bottleman that is a main character in that show. So for Bottleman DX to do that year one, I don't know. They have to change. And it really does suck because representation, and this is important just in general, right? Representation is important, and especially in Beyblade, like in Metal Fight and in Burst. And the issue is that I'm sure, the authors do want to have them actually, and either it's like the restriction where they'll use a Bey but they never release it, or it gets locked in some rare, you know what I mean?
Okay, one question for me.
Will
Hasbro do a Hello Kitty Beyblade?
No, sadly no. Okay, back on
so
my...
Hello Kitty Beyblade is a popular franchise in Japan, was localized. Hasbro does Transformers collaboration on the app, not even actual products. That probably was a good idea.
Okay, listen. Back to what I was saying. Okay, I got it. So back to what I was saying. It is important, and they do get restricted, and I'm sure they would love to actually put... And the funniest thing is, too, is that Ilya, in like the Burst anime, did far less than the manga Ilya, which she was only like for like one flashback. It's not even, it's like the writers have to do a good job, and like for female representation in general, like it's in a representation in general, if there's a lady from another country, like I think, I don't really count Ranzo too much, because I think Ranzo is kind of a copy of the other, like Rantaro or whatever, but representation of someone from Brazil, I think it's very important for that, because, a lot of people feel like they're represented in the show, especially too, it's just like, it's such an easy thing, and I have to go over, and I'm probably going to do a video on this. I was supposed to actually collab with a friend on this, but it's such a... Just because the character is female does not change the Bey at all, right? Like, the Bey, if it's good or bad, is what really determines the sales. Yes, there is truth that sometimes it is the animation that can kind of sell, but to give... Let's talk about Burst for an example. Okay, let's say Louis was female, right? Rage Longinus is not going to sell less because it's a female blader, right? It's so backwards for how they have it. Like, please, you know what'd be really crazy? You know what I'd love to see if they have a protagonist and it's a female protagonist for the new generation. Now that would be cool. That I would actually love to see. How is? Oh, you gotta read the.
This is Hasbro.
Hasbro's biggest sell, not making the Transformer Beyblade. Yeah,
I know. Especially when Takara Tomy needs Hasbro for Transformers in Japan and Earth.
Yeah, it was the
So
easiest way
that's
to
his
make.
partnership they have. That's why Beyblade's only gonna stay with Hasbro, because Takara Tomy needs Hasbro for Beyblade for Transformers and Earth in Japan.
Exactly that. Not only for just representation, but also just to make sense for the context of the show. Yeah, no, like legit. Yeah, it is very awkward. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Even for me, it's a little bit awkward. You're watching like Burst, and like almost everyone's from Japan. I get it. It's the main demographic. Throw in some. Is there anyone from Canada that's actually in Burst? Anybody? I don't even know. I need some rep.
Okay. Here's a question that
For me?
you can read.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Do you think Gen X anime? Yes, for the first one.
So
They always do. I'll answer. I'll answer. It's always on TV Tokyo.
I'll leave it again.
It's always going to be on TV Tokyo. They're not going to. The only time that
the
they
last
switch.
ones weren't on TV. It was YouTube.
No. But like how they start off, it's always TV Tokyo. If they move on to YouTube, maybe. But I don't think they switch. But for the episodes, it's going to be a little bit tricky to watch if it is TV Tokyo, because that basically means I'm going to give you I'm gonna do you a solid right now. I'm gonna tell you the life hack I did back in Chozetsu before it was on YouTube. You have to legally find, legally, you have to find a place that is like a Japanese network television thing where they're airing the shows. Whatever, you gotta find whatever the program is. You're gonna have to stay up similar time, but that's how I did it for Chozi. Like, literally, we were on, like, I think it was Aiga versus Fi. I think it was before the good episode, like, the really well-animated one, or I don't remember. But I was on the flight back, and I was watching the episode on the network thing, doing all the stuff. So that's my best advice for that, if you're looking for it. But, no, we'll do a few more, and I want to thank everyone, actually, for showing up on the stream. I think it's very important to get a lot of people's input on here. And listen, I don't think there's any wrong answers. If I said no on the...
Chris here is asking this, but we already replied. But you can...
I think the X will be cross... Oh, you took it out. Will the X be X or cross? Now this... Okay, so I don't know if it's literally pronounced like X. Is the X silent? Is it cross? I have no idea on that. I would assume probably cross if you assume similar titles. It's not a crossover of generations. It's just a new generation. From what I was told, from what I understand.
Totally.
There's
things attached.
Maybe what they could do, and this is like this kind of like a big brain theory. What if like because every generation has done this, right? Like in Plastic Gen there was a Pegasus, in Metal Fights there was a Pegasus, in Burst there was a Pegasus, right? I don't know. Maybe they take like a turtle like Dracil or something, maybe or something inspired by that, and maybe they go because if you remember in Zero G there was like 4 of them that were inspired by the 4 original bit beasts of like Dronzer, Dragoon, Dracil, Drigger, right? So maybe something like that. Maybe they take a lot from the previous generations for inspiration. Maybe what they pick for the bays, but they do have a lot of mythology to pick from. Will they make a Beyblade movie?
No.
Well,
no.
hold on. Wait, listen.
6 years, 7 years.
No. Maybe they mean animated. Maybe they mean animated. You don't know.
It's like Transformers. No.
No. Okay. Live action? No. If they do, that's negative money. If it's animated, maybe. But Burst didn't do it. I don't think Beyblade is in a thing where they can do the anime and do the movie. I think Plastic Gen and Metal Fight were a little bit different for how they could do it. I don't think they could. If they do, maybe, but not too sure.
There's no profit.
Yeah, no, it's very tough to make profit because you got to make the sales, you got to make the money back. You got to do like a promotional bay for it. I don't know if the previous ones were successful because I don't have the data on that, so I don't want to speak on that ill. I don't know. Hey, pick a few more. We'll read over a few more. What did I miss? The whole stream. Oh, and buffer. Listen, they got me on the buffer a few times. Do you think we'll get...
Okay, hold on a second. This one in here...
That one's a good one. That switch...
Google that X Japanese symbol. But we don't know if this X means the Roman 10. So we don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea. I have no idea. And I think we're only going to find out if they reveal the logo. Go on the Switch one. Click on the Switch one if you have... Sorry. The comment that said Switch. That's my mistake. Sorry.
Which one?
Talking about the Switch game, I want to talk about that. Can you find it? It's like all on the bottom floor. If you can see, I'll read it aloud. Do you think we will get a Nintendo Switch game with a rare Beyblade? Yeah, okay, there you go.
Probably not.
No, they will. I can tell you 100% they will. I don't know how frequent it will be.
They could do maybe one.
They
did
always
in the
do.
past.
They
did
always.
one, yeah.
Yeah, they always do one game. They always at least do one. I don't know because I forget. I don't know what the development company was. I think it was like Furyu or something, right? I think they're doing something else. I think they probably had some contract just to do for a certain amount of points because they stopped after Trizetsu. I think at most you maybe get. Now, what would be smart is they do one game and they just update it with each new season with DLC. Like do $10 DLC or whatever they gotta sell.
Because this question I can
Should be
answer.
called Beyblade X rather than.
So, originally, like say 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
we knew it was Beyblade X. Now, seems it's Beyblade Generation X. So I think on the logo only shows Beyblade X.
Probably.
That's what I heard. Again, we didn't see it. I just heard. So
Will it have a mobile game? No, but if you're referring to that, I forget what it's. I don't know what the name. Someone's gonna get the name. No,
Maybe
hold
the
on.
app.
I think I know. You mean like the Baylogger thing before, like the Bay Cloud?
No.
I don't know if they.
Hasbro.
No. I think they mean like the Bay Cloud. You remember the Bay Cloud they did before?
But the cloud wasn't the game. They did a game.
No, but not a game. But maybe like a maybe. Or did they
No.
mean the AR thing? You remember that thing?
No,
You got
they're
your
not
phone
gonna
and they
do
did the
it.
effects. No, but it's not really a game.
Listen, they failed. Okay, so just the context. In Japan, they have a kind of arcade machine with Beyblade that actually you play
No,
many
yeah,
times.
that's not-
Okay,
yeah, that's
so
not the- yeah.
they had the experience there, so they don't need to go mobile.
No. If you mean like
I
a literal
know.
Beyblade app, if you mean like Hasbro, I don't know. Maybe I don't want
No,
to see QR codes
I don't
again.
think so.
Dude, I'm tired of QR code comments. It's enough. It's enough. I could review literally like an old gen Beyblade, and someone's gonna ask where the QR code is if they're from the
no
burst.
App. There's no app. No Beyblade app.
And not you in specific. Not you in specific. I just mean other stuff. I don't want to like. I don't want to throw it on there. But yeah, okay. I think we'll just go over anything else. Okay, here's a good one. I was about the futuristic setting. You guys mentioned high rises. Any speculation on the setting? Futuristic, maybe. I don't. Well, okay. Well, I can go over what we were told.
Fast battles.
Fast battles.
These are the words. Fast battles on ice. So ice speed battles. Fast battles.
What I would want personally. Okay, now it's not what I would want personally. It's speculation. I would love it if they could do some kind of like futuristic, kind of like cyberpunk thing with Beyblade. I think that's pushing it. Just something interesting that's not the same as the previous ones. Which you gotta understand that if you're gonna really push this new generation, they gotta really keep it fresh and all that stuff. They really gotta like.
No.
They gotta do it well.
TT won't crossover. It's not crossover.
No. Okay, I gotta explain this work. Okay. I'll explain. Because TNT has this relationship with Hasbro. Okay, on these different brands, Transformers, Nerf, whatever, Beyblade, right? So it's not they're never gonna drop Hasbro. Unfortunately, as much as I would want them to drop Hasbro, it's not gonna happen.
Plus, Hasbro pays top dollar to
Yeah.
modify the base so they can maximize their profit. Because Hasbro could have done what the in the MENA region did. You pay the license.
MENA region, yeah.
Because you gotta understand, they gotta pay the license for each bay. Okay, and they pick. They have the catalog of all the bays. In the MENA region, they paid some. They did all the bays.
Yeah,
and
no.
they pay a price. Hasbro found a deal from the catalog that is available.
Yeah.
And they found a better deal probably, but that's where you see all the stripping gimmicks, this and that, to maximize the profit at the cheapest price they can get on a factory. Don't forget this, keep this in mind. The bays are made in exactly same plant in Vietnam. They have 5 plants, not the both actually, all the bays. The ones for Korea as well.
Exactly.
For Young Toys, the ones for the MENA region, Toy Pro, they're all made in the same place. The molds are there. It's just an option of they can maximize. That's when we talk that it's for the investors, because that's how it goes.
Yep. All right. We'll go over a few more, and then after I think we had a good discussion. We'll go over a few more.
No older stuff.
No,
I don't
no,
know. Let me just the last thing. People were asking about the old gen remake sets. Whatever. I don't know. We wish to do 4D. 0G.
Listen.
I know.
I more than anyone want like a Metal Fight Burst remake set. I more than anyone want the 40 remake set to do your G. Like, I want that. Would they do it? as far as I can tell, there are no plans for it. So it is kind of weird just to end on V2. Plastic Gen fans have no reason to complain. They literally got the most representation in that burst generation for remakes. Like Metal Fight, we got like what?
Why don't you
11?
Hold on.
Why don't you interview the...
We're
Did
waiting.
Did they?
Okay, so we are waiting.
Did they?
They release. I don't know. But anyways, we didn't get
that
involved with voice actors or whatever.
No, not yet. I have to eventually...
No, not the Cloud Strike, because we are waiting. They start releasing, so we actually can approach these people to bring for interviews.
Yeah, because if there's some NDA, whatever, I don't
Talking
want to...
about interviews upcoming, probably Funny the Bugs,
Most likely.
probably J-Pot, that is kind of retired, and Kay from the WBO.
Yeah.
These are probably one of the three of the next guests.
No, yeah. Is that true? Is that made up? Is that like...
I don't know.
Am I getting baited?
No,
is this a bait?
just type the name.
Representation.
Oh, we know that.
What else do we talk about? Buffer. You see. I'll be back. You're gonna see me shaking my hand. I'll keep shaking my hand until I return, until I'm back.
Hold on.
I should be back now. So you should have seen. Okay, they got the name. Hold on. I want to see this. Is this true? Hold on. See, I'm sorry.
The name is.
I got it.
Is this a code name?
Here's the code name. Oh, it's true. They do. Wow. I did not know that.
Is Japanese?
I'm not too sure, but they do follow. I actually am surprised. I did not know that. I do not check Twitter too much. Fair play. I don't know if it's possible, I guess. Okay, well, we're back anyways. All right, anyways, the last things I wanted to mention, I'm sorry about the stream.
We could bring a Metal Fight creator.
Yeah, we could, it's not easy. Anyways, I want to end off just with me. I want to end off just for any other future stuff. We're going to try to see if we can get Fun with the Bugs this week, but we do have the next 2 weeks secured, so stay tuned for that. Anything else? Tomorrow, premiere, Bay History, 5 p.m. EST on Excalibur. Thursday, Throwback Thursday, something Metal Fight I'm going to grab that I have. Probably, if you know what a carrying case is in Beyblade, maybe know what I'm talking about, but, stay tuned for that. I think that's kind of it. I think,
The stadium for the weekend?
Yeah, probably. Oh, we have a mod. I'll save it. Big mod. I'll save it. And no, that's kind of it. Thank you for all the patience, everybody. Next time we'll make sure not to stream in 60 FPS and stick to 30. It's sometimes, I don't know, just gets it's too tough.
No, it's
Yeah, but no, just to oh yeah, show our store. Get the store. It'll get the store before I end off. Actually, hold on. You gotta stay for the store plug. Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna entertain the audience. What's the plan for every Thursday? It's gonna be something from the previous generations. That is a previous generation. So, Plastic Gen, Metal Fight. Oh, let me finish this thought, and then we do the story, and then we'll wrap up. But no, Plastic Gen, Metal Fight, and these are going to be in-depth reviews. I don't think Bay History, but basically as in-depth as a Bay History would be. I'm getting this proofread. I'm getting feedback from the WBO community when I'm doing this. So, yeah. All right, Store Plug, listen. Since we're starting a new gen, hey, I want to tell you this much. Listen, if you want to get Beyblades now's this thing better not buffer it when I'm doing the store plug. This is how I'm making my money. I need it. Don't die on me, please. As an option to support the channel, just scroll down. We got launchers. Yo, what else do we got? We got
a lot of stuff.
We got a lot. Listen, it's an optional way. If you can get anything, or if you want to donate, or if you don't want to do any of that, like the video and comment. I will take that over anything else, just liking and commenting. Oh, I bent it by accident. All right, I don't know. Can we end off on the explosion again? Because if
Hold on.
Oh, you got one more?
No.
No, yeah, okay. And we're gonna end off with the explosion.
Hold on.
I want to thank everybody.
Is empty buffer, man.
I want to thank everybody here for showing up today. We're going to try our best to balance out the two audios on both of us. And we fixed the echo so that hopefully we don't get that echo again.
We learned a lesson because we cannot stream 60 frames per second with a high bandwidth.
We're gonna end off with the explosion. I think that's the best way to end it off, and we'll wrap it up there.
Would you sell individual random boosters?
We'll wrap.
No, we only have sets.
That's right. We'll wrap it up there. All right. Thank you everybody for showing up. I have to explode, then I have to wait on that side for when the thing is done. But no, thanks everyone for showing up, and have a fantastic. I was gonna say Sunday. Today's Tuesday. Have a good
Yeah,
Tuesday.
because we do have.
Yeah. Okay, stay tuned for Wednesday, I guess.